Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I wanted to talk a little bit about the Shadow of the Tomb Raider game that came out. Uh, what was it? It was Friday the 14th that it came out. So I got the game September 20th, so about 2 days ago now, because I'm recording this on September 22nd, and I've already played through the entire main campaign on the game once. I'm in the process of playing it again on a harder difficulty in New Game Plus. By the way, this video is probably going to contain a few spoilers, so if you don't want anything spoiled, I don't know why you're watching a review of the game to begin with, because a lot of times there are spoiler alerts in it. But yeah, just be known, probably spoiler alerts. And also, if you think I have to shave, I know. I have to. I just haven't gotten around to it. So, I'm on New Game Plus, and I've gotten a little bit into the stuff after the main campaign on the other one, the one that's not New Game Plus, the original save that I have. And I actually really enjoy the game. I absolutely love it. Ever since the latest update came out, which I don't even know what version it is. Oh, and of course, Steam shut down. Because, of course, one of my hard drives decided just not to want to show up. So yeah, I'm currently trying to load that. And by the way, all the gameplay that you're seeing in the background is going to be from Shadow of the Tomb Raider. And to me, the game is an awesome game. I don't know why that's asking me that. Let me see. So, alright, so they don't give any kind of update notes, which means I don't know entirely what the version of the game was. I know it was the version that was updated, I think yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So as of September 20th. And before that update, there was a few things like every now and then, if you launched the game, you would have things like textures glitching where they wouldn't show up. Like, I'll put gameplay of that here.
Howlers.
Not very optimized performance, all that kind of stuff. After the update, there was a lot of good changes made and whatnot. I was finally able to get it to run pretty smoothly on my computer because it does only have an i5 6600K and a GTX 1066 gig. So for me, it's not the easiest game in the world to run. It runs at 60 FPS at almost max settings, which is kind of nice. But yeah, there was a little bit of playing around for the settings I had to do. Like, I could not have any of the insanely big things for lighting or Hairworks on, really. Hairworks is forced to be on, sadly. You can't completely disable it, but you can turn it from high, which is the default, down to low. And no, there is not a middle ground. It's high or low. It's one or the other. There is no in between for this game. But the gameplay is actually very smooth in this game, mechanic-wise. I love the ability to use the rope in the earlier game. I didn't even know that was in Rise of the Tomb Raider because I got bored of the game and having so many enemies all the time, just constantly. There's less enemies actually, and the game is a little bit more focused on exploration rather than just killing enemies. The graphics look amazing, as always, pretty much. And yeah, the game can be challenging in some parts, but in reality, if you know like where to jump and whatnot, it's really not that difficult of a game. It's a fairly simple game. The storyline is very, very good and easy to follow, which I really like. There is replay value in it, I think, especially if you enjoy it the first time, because then you can turn up the difficulty and see if, like, you can play it faster, or just kind of set yourself a goal or something to give it a little bit more replay value. Otherwise, you're not necessarily going to want to replay it all the time. Yeah, overall though, I think the game's great. I found it on CD Keys for $45, and it came with the pre-order DLC, which I thought was a really good deal, because the game without anything goes for $60. I think that $45 was a great deal for this game, just because of the fact that the game usually goes for $60 on Steam, and it came with a wallpaper and something else. I forget exactly what it is. But yeah, I would highly recommend this game. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.